Hello everyone, welcome to From the Heart. I'm Joshua.
And I'm Mary.
And we're excited to bring to you all that's new and good when it comes to the arts in Central Florida.
Today we are talking with Beth Marshall, producing artistic director of Beth Marshall Presents. We look forward to learning about Beth's passionate and creative journey up to now. Welcome, Beth.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome, our pleasure.
Hey, Beth, when did you recognize that you are an artist?
Well, I don't think I knew the word was artist, but I knew that I was different. I come from a very small town in Paducah, Kentucky.
Oh, my uncle is from Paducah,
What's his
Kentucky.
name? I know him.
Childers, David
I know him.
Childers.
No way!
I don't know, maybe I'm just acting.
That was the right thing to say, though.
Good, I'm with it.
That's so crazy.
Crazy, but
Paducah, Kentucky.
Yeah, Paducah, a little
Weird.
western Kentucky
Yeah.
spot on the map. It's evolved. It has a great arts district now, visual arts district now. And I was always creative. I was involved with dance, and I was involved with our community theater, the Market House Theater, back in the day there. And I always knew that I would probably do something artistic, though I thought I was going to go into more of the fashion field. My idea was to come up with a self-initiated major where I was like a fashion agent, and I would choose the models that would work best with the designers. Essentially what I was doing was casting. And I started out with that and wanted to do some acting classes, and the acting program at Stephen College, where I went to college, was full for the majors, or for the non-majors, so they're like, you have to audition if you want to be in the class for the majors, and I did, and I got in. So I switched from fashion over to theater, just like that. The left side of my brain is math. So my degree is in math and theater with a minor in women's studies. And that's from Stevens. And then after that, I lived in Kansas City, Missouri for a while, where I really found my tribe of people and started doing a lot of performance art and original theater there. And that's where a lot of my roots come from. And I did a lot of charity work, and every year every month we would do a theater piece that was social-political, that we'd give back to a cause, and it would change every month. So that is something that has definitely been incorporated in the mission of BMP. And then after there, I toured as an actor for a while and did that thing, had my baby, came here on a fluke, got cast in a film, and that was back in '95, and have been here ever since.
Did you come to Orlando for the film, or did...
No. I came to Orlando to visit friends on a vacation, and while I was here, I'm like, I'm just going to go audition at the then Civic Theater, and I'm going to go audition for this film called Shooters at Universal that happened to be associate produced by my oldest friend from Paducah, and I didn't know that. Wow. And so it was sort of a kismet thing, and my then husband and I packed up the baby, and we moved here in '95, and I got cast in A Christmas Carol over at the Civic Theater, and this movie called Shooters, and he got a props job at Civic, and then we just sort of made it work from there. I freelanced as an artist for a long time, and worked for many, many different theaters in town in one capacity or another. Acting, directing, teaching, casting, film and TV stuff, and coaching kids in high school thespians.
What are your thoughts and feelings about the growth of the art scene of Orlando since you've been here?
It's booming. It continues to grow, and I have watched it grow and have been sort of in the tail end, I think, of that sort of pioneering of the theater scene that happened, that Terry Olson kind of kicked off with Fringe and the earlier days before my time, and all the producers of Fringe before me, and it just continues to grow. I mean, we have the oldest U.S. Fringe Festival. We now have the Dr. Philip Performing Arts Center, and everything in between. And I think that we are finally at a point where we're being taken seriously on the global scale, be it from international and national artists that are coming here to perform, be it from tourists that are looking for something other to do than the theme parks. Not that there's anything wrong with the theme parks, but just seeing us as an art scene independent of these great parks that have gotten so many artists to be here. And now these artists have opportunity to do some other things outside of those parks, and I think that continues to grow. I think it's more competitive than it's ever been as well, which is a good thing. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good for the economy.
And what about our community of people collectively? How can the arts change? How do you see it possibly changing us by having a bigger art scenes in Orlando?
Well, I think whenever there's an art scene anywhere, that it's a win-win for everybody. I think it's a win-win for kids because there's more opportunity to be involved in the arts. It's a win-win for the economy because people are putting more money back right here locally, in whether that is people that live here or whether that is tourists coming in here, both ways. And then as an artist, I think it just expands the opportunity of things that we have to do. The more options there are, the more we're either going to carve out our own thing to do or we're going to team play and go collaborate with another group.
But does the work of the artists, in your opinion, change our community? From seeing it, from participating in it, from having it?
And from doing it. Absolutely. All the above. I mean, we are educated. I think we do art to educate, to think, to feel, and to grow. Okay? And that we often set the path and the way for what's next or what was.
Thank you. That's beautiful.
You know,
it is beautiful.
and, you know,
Can you repeat that?
I was just thinking that
I'll
too.
tell you
To
this.
You said
educate,
it, yeah, to educate.
to educate, to grow, to see ourselves on the stage. I'm using theater as the medium because that's what I do most. But like, you know, David Mamet once said, we don't go to the theater to see kings and queens. We go to the theater to be kings and queens. Okay? So in the world of the arts, we talk a lot about the human condition and that it being an important thing that we want to convey from the stage or from the page or from the sculpture or whatever. People want to be able to see themselves. People want to be able to relate. Having said that, Orlando's really, 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 really good at entertainment too and escapism. So now as the arts have grown, I think we have a better balance of both and not just tilted on one side. Right?
We're going to continue this. That was
Yeah, absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Josh and I will be back shortly for more conversation about the future of Beth Marshall Presents. See you soon from the Heart.